For today's corrections, starting with Sophia, um, you were talking about how you try to get rest, and you said do not drink too much of coffee. Uh, so grammatically, it's I try not to drink too much coffee, or I can suggest I try to stay away from coffee. I try to cut down on coffee. Uh, Next, you said Brendan had mentioned, my name is Brian.
Oh, you really did it, Brenda. Really?
I had to. What's funny is actually it didn't bother me, but I thought it'd be a great correction. So
Super great correction. Or brain.
yeah, brain. Just call me brain. Yeah, it's really like it's something that I have to deal with my whole life. Yeah. Thank you for making a perfect example of that. For song, actually, I only have one correction for you, so I had to say that. Song.
Are you recording now?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all recorded. This is going on YouTube. Song, I got some stressful. You were talking about from work, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got some stress. I was stressing out. I think would work better. I was stressing out. A lot of times people say, "Oh, I got some stress," and which is okay, but we don't really say it. So it's just more natural to say, "I was stressing out," or "Work was stressing me out," something like that. I gotta close the deal. Many things. So I gotta close some deals, or I have to close a deal soon. And then you said many things. Many things gets kind of used a lot and sounds a little too vague. However, I think etc. would sound better, maybe etc. Or and many more. Actually, it's just the word "things" gets kind of overused a lot, so it's just something that I would try to avoid. So I got a deal to close, and many, or you could say, and many other things to concentrate on, or to focus on, or to do, or you can just say I got to close some deals, etc., or I got to close some deals, and I have a long list of other things. Next, there is some factors the marketers give from 1 to 10 when you're talking about the chart pitch. There are some. What did I say this? I don't know why I said this. It's fine. There are some factors listed by the marketers. Would it be marketers?
Yeah, market.
Survey, I guess, market surveys.
Yeah.
Okay, market surveys. There are some factors listed by the market surveys, or maybe indicators might work better. Yeah, just depends on the chart. Kate, you were talking about your workplace. You said we only have 4 women, and then you corrected yourself and said women's, but actually the first time was correct. We only have 4 women. Yeah. It happens. Sometimes you kind of doubt yourself and then just say both to try to compensate. But yeah, we only have 4 women in my office. I want to managing some exhibition. I would like to manage some exhibitions. They show. I've noticed that also for yourself, and I know a lot of other people as well, that you kind of overuse the word some, just like how people use the word things. So the next one you said, they show some kind of medicine thing like ultrasound system. They displayed or they advertised a medical device like an ultrasound system. So you can take out some and kind of. Sohi, that article deal with Grand Slam of Sports. The article was about countries with the sports Grand Slam, I think is the right way to say it. It's like, because there's only like 5 countries and there's like no way, it's not a common thing people talk about. So this article talks about or explains maybe countries with sports Grand Slams, I think would be better. I think. or almost. I can have my own business, so I can have my own flexible. I want to have my own business and some flexibility. Or you can change it around and say, I would like to have some more flexibility in my life, so I would like to run my own business. That might work a little bit better. Last, Sean, your table topic question, which is a really good question. Have you ever been the insomnia and figure out how to bed well and quickly? Have you ever suffered from insomnia? A lot of people say that they suffer from insomnia, and how, instead of figure out, you can try to figure out something, but I think it just sounds a little bit easier to say, how can you get some sound sleep or sound rest? Sound sleep or sound rest is like you go to bed comfortably and you sleep well. My industry is related closes. My industry is related to clothes. Maybe you could also mention fashion or textile. And then you said, I don't believe in some lucky. I don't believe in luck. Yeah. And last, that is also related tax and future something. That is also related to, they also get tax benefits or tax incentives. And future something was a little bit vague. So I would recommend, and helps them in the long run, maybe? Yeah. And avoid saying things like something or some or thing too much. It's kind of overgeneralized, or even the word kinda. Sometimes, especially in the work setting, you don't really need to say it. It just sounds kind of too vague. And those are our corrections for